May have destroyed a tree or two there, but that's alright. Okay, now place down some more panels here, so we can actually place that there, one in there, there. We can't really continue this one, unfortunately. We can place one of these in here at least. Can't really place one there because of that. I mean, technically, don't need to have this one right here. We can move it a little bit to the side. We'll just place down the solar panel. Oh, we just run out of the solar panels. Fine then. Connect you there. There we go. So now all of that is connected. We got pretty decent capacity that we can produce. Oh right, yeah. So if we want to get accumulators, we do not have the supermagnetic rings. What do they take? Do we even know how to produce them? I don't think we do. At least with the crystal silicons we do know how to make, but not making them right now. A quick recharge here. I'm guessing the sun is shining. It is actually shining still on the South Pole. Okay, well, it's a good thing that we expanded production there then. Bit more steel, just in case. Titanium from here, put in some extras in there. Right, so if we wanted to make some silicon crystals, that's for personal use right now. A little bit in there. Yeah, it looks like the matrix production over here is now working just fine. We could actually even put in another 2 over here and 1 more over there for the blue one. And then 1 more for the researching. That would speed up things a little bit. At the same time, if we do that, we might want to start from this side. How many do we need? We need a total of 4 more. So that we can speed up the production of these first before we speed up the others. That's a few crystals. So what do we need to actually do to get the... Not that one. That one. High speed stuff. That thrusters, what does that do? Provide power for logistics drone. Ooh. Turbine. Logistics would be nice. That's actually... Oh, that requires the thrusters. Okay. Then this one requires some other signs we do not have access to yet. Already queued up. Solar orbit system. Oh, right, so they have a certain amount of time that they live. Okay. And we need to set up the radar receiver as well to actually get the electricity from those. Right then, that's be interesting. But we're probably still pretty far away from that. Let's get the thruster in here. It's going to take a lot of red science, but that should be okay. Speaking of which, we have plenty of these. Is it not working, or is it just waiting for more resources to get in there before it backed up the other 2? That might be it. Oh yeah, it's kind of backing up a little. Although what I could do... Like, those are working full speed, so it might still be fine even with these. Oh, yeah, it is actually working now. Good. Just took a little while to get the resource back up to the first two. So soon it should start backing up over here. Just in case, I will place the extra one over there. I will not put in an extra research one quite yet. Though probably soon. Get some more crystal inventory, so it's actually not quite as terrifyingly bad looking. Or messy. Right, can we actually make the other crystals? No, I don't think we... No. We can make the... Oh, diamonds. This thing. Made in smelting facility. Okay. Do we have a massive... We got pretty good capacity in there. Polymer chemical engineering. Oh, that's the one that I was looking for. Okay, so we can now start making those out of water and... Okay, so that's why we need water. At least. Other than the acid, of course. So if we set up a smelting facility in here, which we certainly have few in our inventory. And you start making diamonds. We can probably set up just a little storage down here. But we're going to need more of these, aren't we? Yeah, that's probably going to be taking a fair bit of graphite in here. I'm not entirely sure what we need the diamonds for, but I'm sure that we'll need plenty of them later, so just going to get started on working on those. And let's actually have a look. Is there something that requires it? Accumulators, that doesn't necessarily require them. It's a fuel, technically, or it can be used as fuel. Obtained by using strong pressure to heat to change the structure of graphite. Very hard crystal, and that not only retains the parallel hexagonal lattice of graphite, but also forms a cubic hexagonal lattice. Okay then. That didn't tell too much. Chemical fuel. That's also chemical fuel. Is this? Okay, so these are all just chemical fuels. At least what we have access to. Organic crystals can be mined from organic crystal vein, or of course made from plants and wood and all that sort of stuff. I don't suppose... Yeah, I probably don't need the diamonds all that much yet. Putting some of that, and we still have plenty of electricity, at least for the time being. I mean, and, oh, hey, we are actually backing up with some research in here, so I think this one... Oh! Oh, right, this is one of the research that doesn't even require that. Okay, well, that's gonna make this a bit easier then. There we go. We can get the research going even faster. We should start getting a decent reserve of the research in here in due time. Although I wonder, is this going down quickly now? Kind of seems to be. So maybe we should expand the production down here. Do we have the resources to actually get more refiners? We got enough resources for one more. I suppose I could probably try to go for rows of 10 of each, or 10 of these. And there are some of the resources in there. Meanwhile, we should be getting the refinery. Well, it's still going to take some time. Got 150 matrix in there. We still need 200 blue ones for the current research. Should be fine. Oh, and we got a decent bit of hydrogen here. At some point, we may want to start putting up the hydrogen in, or start using the hydrogen as a main fuel. Right, but we've got another refinery, so let's place that where it needs to be. And do we have the sorters? We're going to need at least one. We're waiting 1 hour. It shall show to pick up the packages. Oh wow, that is slightly annoying, I can imagine. Okay, so we are getting those, and let's get up the connection from here down to that belt. Gonna be more graphite. Oh right, and we need to set up some power in here as well. I'm actually rather proud of this design, or the setup for this. Came up it all on my own. Looks clean. It's efficient. And it can be expanded as much as I want. Well, I mean, there is a limit on how much the belt will actually push. So I may need to replace the belts eventually and all that sort of stuff, but on paper, it can be expanded as much as I want. Okay, ooh. Yeah, almost 300 research now. How much does the next one take? Anyway. 300, okay. Oh, that's, lucky then. Fusion power generation. Wait, that takes... Do we get the... Not that one, it's not that one. Ah, here it is. Okay, so once we get the magnetic levitation, we can get the supermagnetic ring, because that seems to be the thing that we do need. Actually get more things. And diamonds are piling up quite nicely. Have a little bit of graphite in there as an extra. Getting some of the silicon into crystals. Well, I suppose actually 100 crystals will probably be enough for the current needs that we have. Okay, so that is graphene.
Rare veins scatter around different planets. They will greatly improve production efficiency. So if you find them, collect them, and put them as a part of industrial production.
Alright then. So this is where we need the sulfuric acid to be for. I mean, I reckon we'd probably use graphene in a lot of things. Terrible as a fuel, but that's fine. And then, oh right, that's the advance from the fire ice. I suppose what we could do, have we emptied the belt in here now? We have. Good. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Making sure, okay, so that These two still have plenty of crude oil. Good. And now we can get rid of this one. Yes, I'm pretty sure that for the sulfuric acid, we do need to have it on chemical facility. Oh, do we have a chemical facility? I believe we may actually, yeah, I think that is a chemical facility. So we're going to need to build one of those. We'll start building or producing a bit of sulfuric acid around here. At least it might have a bit of a problem with the graphene here. There's a good thing that at least this is feeding over here. We can keep the science production ongoing. I mean, to be fair, this smelter is probably using way too much anyway. In the meanwhile, let's go and gather up some more solar panels. We should have a few of them. No, we've completely run out. Got 10 over there. I'll put in some over there. Make sure that we don't run out of silicon quite yet. Go. Inventory in the meanwhile. So we got 10 panels. We're probably gonna get a bit more. Which side is it? Okay, it's still the southern pole that is constantly under sun, so that's good. We could go and expand that a bit further. Not that we are really having a problem with the electricity right now, but it's not that far away either. Although, probably have the chemical plant now to make the sulfuric acid. Reckon. Oh, actually. Hey, we got the deuterium research. Let's quickly check. So, what do we need for the sulfuric acid? We need stone, oil, and all the refined oil and water. Okay. Well, the refined oil is easily brought in from here. Do we have stone anywhere near? Not really. I mean, over there wouldn't be a bad place. Near the South Pole. We could get water from there easily, we could get oil from there. Well, we'd need to refine the oil still. Or we can... No, I think actually that is going to be where we'll place it down. Plus, yeah, right about here. Although, getting this then belted all the way there is probably going to be a bit of a nuisance, to be fair. Right, so I suppose we do not have the... Oh, right, it's in gathering, isn't it? Oil extractor. We can build exactly one. That's better than nothing. We get a... We can also get a mine for the stone here. That's good. And can we get a water pump, I wonder? No, we need... bit more. Technically, iron ore would be just sufficient for actually doing that. But let's put down the chemical plant down here, right at the center. You'll be producing for acid. Do we actually have? Ooh. Now here's a question. We perhaps see, because we will have some of the hydrogen and extra. We can probably set up some of the cracking or X-ray cracking going again here, and we can then use the hydrogen, well, to feed that loop. We can also take some hydrogen for our personal fuel if need be, and then we can use both the sulfuric acid and a few other things to actually. Do you want to connect this away there? I mean, suppose we can. At least these do not. Oh, we can make exactly one. A bit disheartening. Oh, right, yeah, because we didn't have all that much of. Well, that is now connected. Go get some of the magnetic stuff. I reckon we'll probably need quite a bit of it still. Are we actually having shortage of the stuff here? No, not really. Okay, good. We'll let that accumulate a bit further, and we'll go and grab some more solar panels in the meanwhile. I'm guessing there's still plenty of iron here. Good. Okay, so we didn't get the water pump yet, so we'll place that. Let's head back to the South Pole. Bethune frequency conversion. So what does that do? So it unlocks Bethune combiner. Takes prisms and some. Is that circuit boards? Yeah, circuit boards. Probably used as a material for building something else. Something that we haven't unlocked quite yet. Okay, so we did move out some of the solar panels in here, so we can actually set up the. Continue this line here. One over there. Okay, we use some more foundations in here. Do we actually have any? Tiny bit. Enough to get at least that sorted out, and then just let's keep on placing more of the solar panels in here. Question is, can we continue along this line? I mean, I suppose we probably could. Go with the main direction first. Okay, yeah, it doesn't actually link more or less correctly, or there might be a small jump at some point in here. Oh, right, yeah, that starts. Hold on a minute. That's a bit off there, I think. Oh well, I'll just continue these along the outgoing lines. They should be producing quite a bit of actually by now. Okay, oh, it does connect all the way there. Okay, that's interesting. More. Now just one more. I think I'll stick to the one. Also, I'll place this one back so that I can recharge over here. Okay, so we've got 30, almost 35 megawatts right now. Not bad, although I have a feeling that, yeah, it's almost night time in here. I reckon, yeah, the North Pole should be started. More solar than you have. Well, fair enough. I mean, I put just on both poles a little bit. But at least one of them will always be producing power. Sometimes both.